Hi guys, welcome aboard. Today we're just doing two things actually. One, we're having a look at a new aircraft which I've just got my hands on, and two, we're having a look at a new series which I've just got my hands on. And they're both made by the same developer. That's Orbex. Now, this aircraft we're sitting in now is the Victa AirTourer, released by Orbex. And I only just found out about this aircraft. I'm just going to close my throttle. I love the Orbex aircraft, but I've never actually, didn't know this came out until recently, and apparently it's been out for ages. But I think that I'm not the only person who doesn't know where this actually, whoa, there we go, that this came out, because haven't seen any other YouTubers, looking at it. But anyway, so this is it, and I've got to say I really like it, because it's, the modelling, there we go, is really, really sweet. I mean, if I zoom out a bit, and we'll just look over the wing, it's bitmapped, all the rivets are there. It's all metal, so you can see that from just looking at the aircraft. I mean, you can even see the bulb inside the beacon on the bottom there. Anyway, what we can do now is we can just go back inside to the virtual cockpit seat, and again, I'm just going to put my headset on. Alright, there should have been some environmental audio. If I open the cockpit door, the canopy, occasionally you get environmental audio in this game. With these sorts of sceneries. Anyway, I don't know how to start the aircraft yet, so sorry, but Control A. That's something I'm meant to show you as well. It's got the volumetric prop effect, but I didn't get a chance to show you then. Okay, so I'm going to take off. I'm going to have a look around. Brakes released. Okay, I'm just going to turn left here, and I keep forgetting I haven't got the brakes are a little bit on the sensitive side, but bearably sensitive. I'm just going to move my point of view back, just because that feels more comfortable for me. What is that? Actually, the brake. That handle there. That is actually mad. Okay. So again, I'm just going to put the headset slightly over, just so I can hear everything, but so I can actually hear myself think as well, and hear if anyone's looking on the door, because I missed that during the last recording I was doing. So we should just be getting out the runway now. But this is, as I say, I really like this aircraft. Oops, I should have turned the avionics on. The avionics are on. Radios, again, they're fully functioning. I should be able to get GPS on here somehow. GPS panel? There's a control panel. That's the Garmin you can use with that. But there should be the GPS. Control panel, there we go. So just put the GPS in the dash, there we go. Didn't mention that. There is the tie downs, chocks, and pedo covers can be installed on the aircraft, and then the roof through that. I think what they tried to do with this, what Orbex tried to do with their aircraft series, not so much what they end up doing with this aircraft, but with the previous ones, such as the Legacy, definitely did a lot with the Legacy, was that they're trying to make it almost A2A-esque and make it study level, which I think is, I don't know if it's the way to go, because I know a lot of the guys who fly airliners would love to just be able to jump into an aircraft like this and take off and not have to go through the the inner intricacies of flying it. I'm just going to turn my GPS on just so I don't actually get lost when I get out one, because that would be embarrassing. Now, the scenery around here does consist of more than just Friday Harbour. It's enters there. There we go. So it does consist of more than Friday Harbour, but I'll show you around it. It's the San Juan Island is fully photoreal. We're in the Pacific Northwest. Again, Friday Harbour I think has a deeper significance than it's just something that I'm using to show you what an aircraft looks like and what it handles like. Because I think for me the deeper significance of Friday Harbour, we can take off from here, we'll have plenty of space, is that it's the default place. It's every single one of you who bought FSX went, right, what does this look like? Pressed fly now on the first flight, which was the trike at Friday Harbour, and you know, whatever you did think of it, you know, it's just got deeper significance to us all, I think. I don't know how to actually get the map up on this. There we go. Quite a large zoom on that, actually. I'm going to zoom that in and get airborne. But anyways, just go full power now and take off. Again, I know this isn't how you fly a Victa AirTourer, but it's, you're bear with me, basically. Time right now. Okay, so that's 60 knots, that's free inbound speed, so we can rotate. There you go, we're airborne. Just tap the toe brakes again, or pull the toe brakes in this specific aircraft. Right, so the hat switch works again, which is good. Flaps are fully up. It does look much nicer than the before for Hell, I've got to say. Mainly because it's got a lot of custom placed ordering, which I'm going to do. A lot of custom placed ordering, which you can definitely see here in every single sense of the scene, right? And I'm just going to head away at this one. I'm just flying a circuit in the same right? I know I'm not climbing now right now, I'm neck and descending. I'm just going to leave reasonably fullish power on. Just let it climb. Right, so I'm going to fly the circuit at 1,100 feet, because that's the altitude you meant to fly the circuit at these sorts of airstrips. 1,000 feet above field elevation, that's field happens to be 100 feet above sea level. If I can try and talk much faster than this, I'm also going to turn my transponder to on, not altitude, because altitude would going to be turned on if we were leaving the circuit, which we aren't. So, have a look around the rest of the cockpit. So it looks like you're kind of flying with your arms crossed, and your right hand does the throttle, which is this. Oh, it's the trim. Where's the throttle on this thing then? The aircraft loves descending, doesn't like climbing. I'm just going to zoom in because of law, basically. There we go. 1,100 level. So, while I'm downwind now, I'm just going to roll the aircraft up so you can see the tail. Where we are. There's the airport. Oops, it is. GPS, again, not how I can punch there because it's zoomed out so much. Just got maximum zoom in now. There we go. No, we're not going to make that, I don't think. Okay. So, I'm just going to wheel the aircraft right now. And it climbs when you want it to remain reasonably level. This aircraft is weird at handling. This is my first time flying it, I promise. Literally, I've just jumped in the aircraft and done this. So, yeah, but again, I can't complain with it. It does feel quite real, if that makes sense. I suppose it's the same as all of Orbex does, really. Okay, I'm just going to start our descent. I thought we were a little bit further out than this. I'm just going to can't side slip right now because I'm using a different system. But, again, it's just very, very pretty. Let's just get an air-to-air shot of it. Just match up. I'm just pulling it now. Oops, it's a bit steep. First lump of flap. Just get the airspeed there. Second lump of flap now. Just again, just glide to the descent now. Full flap, a little bit of power, just touch a little bit heavy if we don't. That's full flap, that flap's fully down now. A little bit to the it's really difficult to land from this perspective, I've got to say. Just flare it out. Be careful not to float, but there we go. Touchdown in the left of the runway. You can tell I've been flying military recently because that's the way you're meant to do it if you're formation lead. Okay, flaps can come up. No, they can't. I have to pull them up manually. Oops. Alright, this works now. Sweet. Yeah, I've got to slow that down a bit. I'll do that once I finish this video before I do the second video for today. Okay. Now, taxi the aircraft, speed it up a bit for taxi. Mainly because being stationary on the runway ain't a good idea for most people trying to land. Alright, flaps are just... yeah, that's the flap lever. Oh no, it's not. That's fully up now. It's an interesting design, this aircraft, it really is. And that's obviously our static park. Again though, this is just... when you're flying this aircraft now, it feels so... you know, the FPS is running at 19 FPS locked. I mean, I wasn't getting... I dare say half of that before I went to Steam Edition. That's just I suppose a testament of Steam, isn't it? I'm just bringing the aircraft to stand now. I'll probably do it right. I'm not sure right now. Actually, I'll just go straight ahead on one of these spots. No, it's not my spot, but yeah, whatever. Nobody really cares. Power's idle. Those spots are quite tight together. I suppose it's so you can drive in from the other end, but you can't really drive in from the other end because we're like touching the aircraft next to us now. Okay, I'm not going to see. Right, I'm going to see it. That should be a little bit further forward. There we go. Parking brake is set. I'm just going to open the throttle a little bit. Just to do that. I'll then switch this wrong way. Pop the right, then off. Then idle. Then fully out there. And then all I'll do is just, if I pull this to feathered, right? I'll just quickly show you this before I shut the rest of the aircraft down and conclude this video. So if you just look at the propeller there, where my mouse cursor is, you can see it's actually animated variable pitch. Now that's not with many add-ons. You know, I've got to sound quite happy with that being there. That's the aircraft now shut down. I'll switch the GPS off. Probably end up removing the GPS from the aircraft before we got out. And there we go. So that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching this video, and there should be another review video coming pretty shortly. Or it's not a review, it's a first impressions. Got to get that right. First impressions video coming soon. Again, just look at the detail they've made of the VC in here. I mean, the camera wasn't as big. You know what I mean? It looks virtually exactly the same as it did when I was sitting in it just now. Now if you think about the difference, or the difference with the 777, the PMDG 777 to external to internal, it's quite stark, should I say. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching. See you all on the next one. Bye bye.